Weather forecaster at the South African Weather Service, Tokelo Chiloane, who joins us. A very good evening to you, Tokelo. Thank you so much for your time. I mean, you issued the call last week for severe weather disruptions, specifically in KwaZulu-Natal. I know you've issued another warning. Talk us through that.
Good evening and good evening to your viewers. Yes, we as South African Weather Service are anticipating another system that is going to be coming through over the weekend. And because of that, it is expected to cool or drop significantly the temperatures. So any precipitation that you will be expecting from that system might be in the form of snowfalls. Currently, we are not expecting it to be as severe as the one that we experienced over the past week. However, it is still going to be significant that, especially over the areas, the Eastern Cape and KZN area passes where the previous week there was some snow. So because the impact of the snow now might be quite severe. However, as I said, I've mentioned now that the system that is coming is not as strong as the one that it has passed. So we are expecting the snowfalls to be mostly over the extreme high-lying areas of the mountainous areas over the Northern Cape and Western Cape on Sunday into Monday. And moving over as the system moves through, it is expected that the mountainous areas or the extreme high-lying areas of the Eastern Cape now is going to get their turn, moving along to the Ladysmith in KZN by Tuesday. And as it moves through, you start seeing that in the west, as the rainfall decreases or reduces, the snowfalls reduce in that part and continue. So from Wednesday onwards, we're not expecting much, but we're still going to be expecting some 30% chance of showers and rain. However, as I said, because of the decreased temperature, we might still be expecting it to the precipitation that comes to be in the form of frozen rain or snow.
What factors are driving such extreme weather conditions?
Currently, we are in spring, and spring is mostly what we call a transition period. And the system that are going to be dominating is the one that it was dominating the past weekend, which is the cut-off low. So the cut-off low systems are mostly dominant in the transition seasons, whether it be autumn or spring. So this is the season that we are having now. And it's not unlike climate, it's not unlikely as climatologically they are high in spring and also in autumn. So this is what that is actually causing this these snowfalls into the escarpment areas.
You've said that this upcoming chill will not be as severe as what we saw playing out last week, where motorists were trapped in the snow in their cars for 2 nights, and of course some deaths also occurring as a result of hypothermia. And while you make that word of caution, how can you advise motorists who may be traveling in terms of preparation if you are saying that it's significant but still not as severe?
Let me try to clarify that part before people misunderstand me. I'm not saying that the snow might not cause all the impact that we saw over the past week. However, looking at the strength of the system currently, as we are observing it and what our models are saying, in comparison, in terms of the system itself, it does not pose as much significance as compared to the other one. However, when we come to the impact of the snow in places, the people in Western Cape and those in Eastern Cape might experience the impact differently. So this impact might still be severe per region. So let's not minimize that this one coming, it might not be significant, especially in terms of significant. It's just that the likelihood of it being severe is low but should it occur, the impact can still be severe. So we don't want that, the nation to miss that part, that the impact can still be severe, though the likelihood might be a bit lower compared to the previous system. So in terms of cautioning the motorists, it's just to listen to the daily updates that the South African Weather Service continuously to send out. We do, however, send our updates, especially when a system like this is coming through. I think by tomorrow we'll be sending in a media release, looking at our social media platforms. We update on a daily basis, maybe twice or 3 times a day, about what people should, where it's going to be dangerous for them to can cross. However, what they need to do, I think it's good that they contact their local disaster management so they can get advice on how to proceed, especially in cases where the snow can have significant effect there, so that they don't find themselves being stuck on the road like they did for the past weekend.
Some sound advice indeed. Thank you so much for speaking to us. And for that update is weather forecast at the South African Weather Service, Tokelo Chiloane.